Good morning.
Morning. We're setting out on another epic adventure.
It's Easter Bank Holiday weekend.
Which was prime time for coming.
But to be fair, it's 11 o'clock, so we've left it a bit later on in the day and we've managed to get parked. Miraculously, managed to get parked.
And so we're aiming to do Win Hill today. We haven't done this one yet. And we're just off to try and find a little toilet before we get started. So we've gone off-piste a little bit already.
Huh?
Gone off-piste a little bit already.
Oh, are we filming?
We are. We've,
OS Maps has led us astray.
It looked like it was a little bit of a rustic, steep path that was going to join up to the main path, but then didn't. Joined up to a tree and stopped.
Yeah. And I'm not so great with heights these days. So I've had to 3 points of contact all the way down. Yeah, not we adventure carries on, but not in this direction.
So we're back to try and find the main path. It's very pretty.
It's very pretty. Lots of pine trees. It's lovely. But yeah, got a bit of a steep decline now to try and get down without skedaddling on our bums.
Cool down a bit because I've got a sweat on now.
Oh, look, there's a dog there.
Oh, here she cometh.
When did I become so weak? Scared. I'm gonna...
It is easier to run it.
I'm not wearing that bra for that.
You not got a sports bra on?
No, I've not got a sports bra on.
Oh, Becca.
Too much back fat with a sports bra.
Oh, shut up. What are you wearing, Mac?
I'm wearing, so I have this thing where I've never been a fan of wrapping your coat around your waist. I think you look a bit like a bell end. And me and one of my best friends have a little running joke that whenever she does it, I think she looks like a twat. But I didn't bring a bag again today because I'm freeloading.
Because somebody else brought the bag.
My hero, big fella, brought the bag. So I've got to wrap it around my waist. And I feel a bit like a twat. But I've told Deb she's not allowed to take any photos of me. So, you know, she's obviously not going to listen to me, is she? Whatever, Beck.
I've got your back, Nick. I've got your back.
Anyway, so this is cool. This is where we're at. We were just saying, it feels very Canadian.
Yeah, alpine.
Alpine is perfect. Yeah, very. Yeah, I think it's the firs and the pines. Are firs and pines the same thing?
Let's say so. Yeah.
So I'm just showing my ignorance.
We're not old enough to have gardening knowledge yet.
No. We've just gone on to Radio 2.
Have we?
We've been on Radio 2 for about 4 years.
We have.
Yeah, so but it's got a beautiful feel, really nice climb, very structured, like footpath or whatever. So as much as it's challenging, it's kind of easy to pick through.
Yeah, and we decided to do this one today. Let's just take.
So
yeah, we decided to do this one today because it's the Yorkshire Three Peaks next weekend. So it'll be tomorrow. This time tomorrow. You know what I'm trying to say.
This time tomorrow will be most of the way through it.
This time next week. Tomorrow.
So tomorrow, yeah. This time tomorrow next week.
We could have said that so much more.
Oh my God, it's not very succinct, is it?
So anyway, this is practice because I live in a ground floor flat and I don't do any hills, so I tried to pick a steep one, and we've achieved that.
It's a steep old climb.
And it's supposedly got some of the most stunning views in the area, so we shall judge that when we get to the top.
We will judge it harshly.
We will. And when we reach the pimple.
I think it looks more like a nipple, but apparently it's called the pimple.
The internet says pimple.
Well, if the internet says it,
exactly.
It must be right.
It's hard work for me, this.
Oh dear, that doesn't bode well for next week. I just realised.
Yeah.
You haven't brought your twat poles.
I haven't brought my twat poles now.
Why have you not brought your twat poles?
Because you've shamed me so much. Not really.
Oh God, I was about to feel really bad.
Because I only really am going to need them when I start fatiguing.
What, about 10 minutes ago?
And when I'm descending, when my knees are struggling. So I've taken them out a few times for practice because you don't want to try anything new on the day.
That is not my motto. But anyway. I don't feel like we've had to stop to take quite so many photos today. It's not been quite as long-winded so far. However, I may be speaking too soon because, you know, we've lost her. She's gone.
Nearly there now, at the trigger point of Win Hill. Go the road less travelled. Let's run up and bag that Ethel.
Why do you always get me like Bambi coming down?
No, that's a bit quite a cool photo actually up there.
Oh, is it?
Do you want to go back?
Okay. I didn't know what you were doing.
So that was Win Hill. Views et al.
Bagged.
Bag that Ethel. So we're on the way down. Is it a circular? Do we go? I was hoping it's a circular. It
No,
must
it's
be.
a straight line and we have to
Try and get a bus.
We have to transport ourselves back to the car. Teleport ourselves back to the car.
So the way back looks like we're across moorland. It was quite kind of wooded coming up. It's pretty much straight up from coming over Lady Bower, wasn't it? Just up, 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 up.
It was lovely. Very nice walk up actually. Very steep but really pretty.
Good to do it on a dry day because it is steep and it's very rocky, so I think a lot of this sand would just turn to mud when it's wet. So Beck, how are we doing in terms of navigation this time?
Do you know, it's not a trip unless we're lost at some point.
Are we lost or are we just...
I mean, are we ever lost? It's a very existential question.
I think, I mean, no one's lost if you're just exploring.
Yeah. I don't think we're lost. However, whoever's done this map, so again, we're using OS maps because...
OS craps?
No, the map itself is good.
Okay.
And the map works, but whoever's designed this route is a moron.
So we're not going to say which route that we're taking exactly in case the person that's done the route is a fan of ours.
March 2017, route 2.
We can't be losing subscribers at this early stage. Are we likely to get ticks?
Home Hill? What, Win Hill? Jesus Christ. I would like to get ticks planning on rolling around in the heather.
Well, it looks a little rustic.
Barren land. There's a path there, look, that joins there. That's the one that
Oh,
we're
I
going across.
see people over there as well in the distance.
I mean, we're not in the outer Hebrides. We're not in the wasteland of somewhere kind of very
Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, I don't. Just trust me.
I do trust you.
It might be slightly more than 5.4 miles or whatever it's meant to be. That's because this map was designed by a moron.
Spot of Mamtor over yonder.
With lots of...
So we're clocking up a lot of the hills in this area, Hope Valley area. Well, I say like we're clocking up a lot of them, like I know how many there are. We've done about four, 5. Lewes Hill, Win Hill, Mamtor, Kinder. 4.
So, I think we've found the right path finally after walking off-piste for the last 20 minutes.
Through tick-filled moorland.
Yeah, honestly, check your maps before you go out in like your route form. And clearly, if people are going out walking, they're probably far more organised than we.
Well,
People probably have a proper OS map rather than using their phone.
we've got a proper OS map, we just follow the phone.
Anyway, it's done us a bit of a disservice today. However, exciting news is the return of the sad stick.
Yep.
So Deb has whacked out the
Whacked out.
the GoPro on the sad stick.
Well, the thing is, the iPhone 13 is all well and good, and the footage is
Drop that.
marvellous. However, the wind noise is a problem, and I'm only
She
using.
doesn't mean she's trumping a lot.
No, I'm not trumping a lot.
Not on this
But yeah, using the iMovie to edit it on my phone, and I can't edit any audio stuff, so the wind noise is a problem, but not on the GoPro. So
it's muffed up.
it's muffed up.
It's got a muff.
Not only that, I found a carrying solution in the form of this little hook here, carabiner, and then under my waist strap on my backpack, so it's more easily portable than having to be in and out my bag.
We've got it going on. Every time we come out, we've got a solution. We're solution focused, just a little bit more.
Yeah, for all you walkers out there looking for solutions,
We're gals.
we're you girls. Yeah, trial and error.
Don't trust us on directional things. Or
Well, the thing is, we're coming out and we're trying it, and you can see what to do and what not to do. So
we're still alive thus far.
we're just a public service announcement, really, aren't we?
A PSA. Oh, it's so pretty.
It is really pretty. Let's just get some views.
So we're looking over towards Bamford Edge that we did a couple of weeks ago.
Is that whole rocky bit over there then?
Yep. I do believe so. I mean, I say yes.
Oh, I'm ringing.
Do you know what's amazing, Deb?
What's amazing?
Mother Nature.
Is it? Let's talk about Mother Nature.
It's just a bit. It's like she knows exactly what to do at exactly the right time.
Like giving you your period where you're wearing white trousers and that kind of thing.
You know, I wasn't going to go into detail about that. No, we're not an always advert. But no,
yeah.
She's just in this context of being outdoors, and all right, you know, it's not always the greatest weather and the British climate and all the rest of it. You know, you can have 4 seasons in one day, but you know, God, it's just beautiful.
Yeah. It makes you feel like a tiny little speck, but in a good way. Action!
It's a bit squelchy.
The cows have been across here. We've got big hoof prints, and it's all gone a bit mudfest.
Cows? Is it horses? Yeah, they're. It's getting warm now. We're getting down.
I know.
lower.
I have to take my Gansey off.
So we're heading
Okay.
towards Thornhill.
Some nice locks and latches. A nice
Lots of
new
latches.
gate.
Looks like a fairly new gate that's been built.
Definitely feeling a bit twingy in the knee.
I mean,
Definitely need the twat poles for the next walk.
Yeah, it doesn't bode well. But a 5-mile walk and you're feeling a bit twingy.
No, I'm going to get strapped up for it as well.
We've got 4 times this to do next
I'll be
week.
strapping.
5 times this to do next week.
Yeah. Be right. Houses don't quit.
Houses don't quit. How was that, Deb?
Yeah, it was challenging.
Enjoyable?
Yeah, it was, yeah. It's always enjoyable. Houses on tour.
Yeah, so it was a good walk. Nice walk up, very challenging walk up. Really pleasant walk back down.
Yeah, nice and steady.
Bumped into a few people that we were able to have a little chat with, which was nice. It's always nice to kind of bump into fellow walkers.
So we've made it back.
Back to the car.
How far was that?
6.5. Oh, mine was 6.3, I think.
And an average speed of 1.9 miles an hour.
But we didn't get a ticket on the car,
No.
as some other people have, who have parked like jackasses
On double yellows.
and on the pavement.
On the pavement.
So yeah,
Rookie mistake.
so we managed to look in with our parking space.
Yes.
And yeah, all in all, really lovely walk. Highly recommend if anybody wants to do Windhill.
It's a nice trig as well, actually. Nice, well-maintained one.
Beautiful views from the top, right the way out over Hope Valley and towards the Lady Barrow Reservoir and over towards whatever's that side of Lady Barrow Reservoir.
Other hills. Kinder?
Yeah.
Something else.
No. Yeah. No.
So, yeah, so we're just going to have a sandwich and a little drink and then head home. So, see you next time.
Yeah, just one more thing. I'd just like to thank Deb for constantly being the provider of my scrannage, because I'm so useless at any kind of preparation. So our little sandwich basket thing is just always greatly appreciated.
You're very welcome. Right, so next time we check in, it's probably going to be from the Three Peaks. So yes, we shall see you after that.
Buzzing.